All right. So I kind of know what this one's about, but the title of said video is Black Ops 6 may have another surprise coming near launch. It's by our friend Espresso, aka Jordan, aka Shit Coffee, aka E. coli Espresso. This video is a couple days old, 2 days old, 1 day old, 2 days old, really 2 days old. My screen just gave up on me, but let's get this show on the road.
So Nuketown is basically...
I want to know how long he's had that intro music for. It's been a while.
Synonymous with the Black Ops name at this point. So it's no surprise we'll have Nuketown in the game, but the version announced currently isn't quite what you'd expect.
It isn't Nuketown.
What about the real Nuketown? Today I want to take a look at the mounting evidence of an additional map dropping in the near future and lay out what that road ahead may look like.
So there's actually been a lot of evidence about this than I think a lot of people are going to realize. Like, we'll get into what he's talking about, and then I'll go
as we go
through
along. What do you guys think? Are you hoping to see a full version of Nuketown and what we've come to expect with every single Black Ops game to date? Do you think this will happen at all? Whatever the case, let me know your thoughts. But if you enjoy the video, you find it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And of course, make sure to subscribe.
Do it. Drop a like on it.
Black
Do
Ops
it.
6. We're chasing down 600,000 subscribers, and it's a mega lot.
I got myself a Del Taco burrito this morning. Okay, so side note. Oh, you guys want me to watch the Ace video too? Yeah, we can do that later. Side note. Speaking of Del Taco burritos, the one trip Jordan is going to kill me for saying this, but I think he said it on my stream before, so I'll give the very brief version of it. We were at an event for Call of Duty World War II, and we were staying at a hotel, and the only food that was around us was a Del Taco. But I got in late because I was in school for paramedic at the time. So I got in late, and Jordan's like, yeah, I'll meet you here. There's a Del Taco here. We can go grab it. Well, as it turns out, he'd already gotten Del Taco once in the afternoon that day. So I get there around dinner time. He's like, all right, let's go to Del Taco for dinner. He had Del Taco twice that day. But then we went out for drinks. Later, someone else pulls up. I can't remember who it was. And it's like, I'm hungry. I got in late. Jordan's like, well, there's a Del Taco right there. So Jordan goes for Del Taco 3 times. We go to Sledgehammer the next day. We're in the middle of playing. Like, we're literally in the middle of playing. Jordan's sitting beside me, and he looks at me and goes, I gotta go. Runs to the bathroom, and that happened several times after his... Keep in mind, these were not small Del Taco trips. I don't even know how much food he got on each of these, but I think each one of them was more food than I got in my one trip to Del Taco. So, anyway...
lofty goal, but I'd love to see we close that gap or even hit it by the launch next month. We're still a ways off, but we've closed larger gaps with like Modern Warfare 2's launch a couple of years ago, so I think it might be possible. Either way, I'd love to have you guys in the community, especially if you're part of that 75% of viewers not subscribed. But for now, let's get into the prospect of what this Nuketown mini and what a real thing may both look like here if that does prove to be the case. So as we mentioned, Nuketown app...
This is actually no longer called Sandhouse anymore, but I'm sure
launch is kind of the we have Nuketown at home type of situation. It was first kind of shrouded in mystery when it was mentioned to us before the worldwide reveal back in June, when creators and press went to Treyarch and they talked about the maps on offer. They didn't showcase the map itself with the worldwide reveal, but it was showcased that the information...
They showed us an image on a screen that essentially showed us the Sandhouse, or you're gonna see the name changed of it, but Sandhouse, and it was like redacted. So in other words, like they had like a thing written over it and it was like redacted. We're hiding what it was, but it was very clear it was Nuketown, or at least kind of Nuketown.
Was out there.
Warhead is
yes,
gonna be.
Nuketown in some capacity would be coming. It was a redacted image of the map that we see now of Warhead, but it was something that even back in June, it was the assumption, and then also kind of like, you know Nuketown's coming. But then COD Next briefing showcased that map that was at the time called...
Before that, though, well before this, and I'm sure he's going to say something about this, during the original reveal, that 16-minute reveal that they gave us, the direct, they showed Nuketown in the menu for Black Ops 6. Like, literally the name Nuketown with the Black Ops 2 Nuketown sign in the background. So, like, more evidence there.
It's since been changed to the name of Warhead. Not entirely sure why they decided to change that in such a short period of time.
Here it is, very clearly. If you look in the background here, like way back there. Actual Nuketown appears to be down there, whereas this appears to be an area where the nuke has already hit.
But it was changed. This version, Warhead, is a post-launch nuke setting as a strike map, meaning that it's not going to be the same size as the standard 6v6 maps, but will support 6v6 play. So just like Pit, Gala, Stakeout of the beta, it's going to be similar in sizing and predominantly built for gunfight and 2v2, but will be playable as a grindy map in face-off 6v6. Very high intense action. You're probably going to have some terrible spawns as always.
Yes.
And it's just going to be a lot of spawn, kill, die, maybe a couple more of one or the other. But funnily enough, we talked about the post-launch nuke. It appears that the original Nuketown might actually be off in the
that's exactly what I was saying
of this Warhead map, which is kind of a cool little Easter egg. But you can see that it's a much smaller map. It doesn't have the same layout as the original Nuketowns at all. It just shares some of the same mannerisms of Nuketown, kind of maybe tying in with that new introduced lore of Nuketown being a manufactured
Area 99,
something we'll see expanded upon in the lore of Area 99. That Nuketown.
Oh, by the way, holy
site
shit! I don't know how I just saw this. Check this out. Speaking of Easter eggs, see how it says Westward Moving Company there? See that on the truck? So Jordan's talking about how Area 99 is like the crossover and explaining it. Well, check this out.
Expanded upon in the lore of Area.
What does that say right there? Right on the side of Nuketown. If you can't read it, that says Westward Moving Company. What are the odds?
99, that Nuketown creation
I actually didn't know
site
that before.
Where every single Nuketown in the Black Ops franchise ends up coming from. But smaller map, not the same layout, just really kind of sharing some of the properties.
Like I'm actually, that is the first time I've seen that. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I've not seen anyone tweet about that. I've not seen anyone say that, but 100%.
Aesthetic of Nuketown. So can we really call this Nuketown?
It's everywhere. It's down there too.
And on the side, it's
everywhere.
Well, personally, I think it wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a faithful remake or remaster of Nuketown, right? OG Nuketown was in Black Ops 1, Nuketown 2025 was in Black Ops 3,
made a cool screen
Nuketown with a 3 as the E was in Black Ops 3, Nuketown as a Russian spin in Black Ops 4, Nuketown 84 in Black Ops Cold War, so...
Wait, hold up. What is the best Nuketown? I think my favorite one is the one that I'm blocking. Nuke 3 Town is, I think, my favorite. I think this one right here, this right back there, Nuke 3 Town. I really like Black Ops 3, so we're gonna flush this 1 or 2 Black Ops 2. I know everyone's gonna disagree with me. I like the wall running. Okay,
or Black Ops Cold War. So why would a different layout, different sizing version? Why would that be what they make and call it a day? Breaking tradition. It just seems wrong, doesn't it? Well, what if they don't? Currently, reported by leaker Forward Leaks, it was said Nuketown will be the shipment of Black Ops 6, seemingly getting several variants throughout its life cycle. So if we take that at face value and take a look at what we've seen with Modern Warfare 3 and shipment this year, we've had quite a few variations of shipment. Arena shipment, bitment, cell ship.
Honestly, I don't like this.
Shipment.
I'll give you my opinion on this in a minute.
And Sunny shipment. That's 8 versions, most of which were added within Season 6 here for Modern Warfare 3. But
yeah, that's true.
8 versions of the same map. Now, if we get even half of that, that'd be...
Okay, so this actually ties into what I was going to be talking about in my video on the main channel today, so I might leave some of this out, but...
par for the previous most variations of a single map in a year for a map variation. I think that what we've seen in the past is usually right around 3 maps was like the most we'd see, and that's excessive at that point. So to go from 3 to 8 with Modern Warfare 3 is...
I'll give you my opinion on this in a second.
Anyways, I'm curious just how many times, if this holds up, that we do see Nuketown and Black Ops 6 as the shipment of what we just had this year.
I hope they don't do that, and here's why. This is going to be somewhat what I'm talking about in a video later today on the main channel, if I can get it done in time. With the way that maps already are in Black Ops 6, and with how many small-sized maps, if they added Nuketown, they're going to have Nuketown 24/7. I don't just want to play multiplayer on one map. I'm sick of doing that every single year. Like, every year we have either Shipment or Nuketown that we play at nauseum until all our challenges are done. I honestly do not want that. And if they add in more versions of Nuketown, they're just going to make it so that there's a Nuketown 24/7 playlist constantly. And it's already, we have all small maps. And I'll talk more about that later today. But just, I don't know. Am I the only one that's like this? Like, I want Nuketown. Don't get me wrong. I want Nuketown. I just don't need like 6 variants in it to be the only map anyone plays.
Here, if that carries the same sentiment as Shipment, where I feel like by the end here, people are kind of over it, how many will that end up giving us throughout the year? In the past, we've ended up seeing things like Holiday Nuketown, which is like around Christmas time. We saw Halloween Nuketown, which was around Halloween. So there are, of course, variants that we've seen and probably will see again here in the near future, but all of this really hinges on Nuketown as a whole, a full 6v6 recreation, remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it, of the original being introduced beyond just what we have as this guaranteed strike variation at launch. So when, if we see it at all, would this be introduced as a full-fledged map?
Season 1.
It's not guaranteed. I genuinely do think, though, we're going to see the introduction at some point of a genuine standard version of Nuketown. I just don't see Treyarch taking a break and have Black Ops 6 being the only Black Ops game not with a Nuketown.
It's always Season 1.
When could we potentially see this introduced? Well, if we look at historically the launches of Nuketowns, the original Nuketown was in Black Ops 1 at launch. Black Ops 2 and 3, it was both bonus and pre-order content. Black Ops 2 was at
Camp for the win. Thank you for the 8 months, dude. I have not heard that name for a while, man. I appreciate the Prime sub, dude.
Launch for that bonus, but free for everyone in January of 2013.
Season
and then
1.
It was free for everyone in Black Ops 3 on March 21st.
Well, that's actually a little later.
However, Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War kind of changed the script a little bit here at this, where it wasn't ever available at launch, but instead shortly after. Black Ops 4 introduced this on November 13th
like
and November 20th,
after.
2018 for PlayStation 4 users 1 week early, and then Xbox and PC users the week following. So nearly 1 month after the launch, which was October
1 month.
12th.
Okay, yeah. So that'll be Season 1. Season 1 will be like a month after the launch of the game.
Then Black Ops Cold War, we ended up seeing this released for everyone on November 24th, 2020, just under 2 weeks after launch. So recent history, if that would be dictating it, a pattern seems to start to form. That means we'd see the launch of Nuketown not with a launch, but sometime shortly thereafter.
Season 1.
Now, Black Ops 4 was that first operation included in that, or kind of DLC window, but Black Ops Cold War's Nuketown launched before the first season even began. So we're looking at within the first month, meaning that it could be around the time of Season 1's launch or sometime before. If I'm a betting man, I don't think that they'll make a Nuketown a Season 1 map. We saw the last time that happened with Modern Warfare 2, where it was a remaster or a map brought in from a prior game here as a part of the premium offering. And
Jordan disagrees. Go on, Jordan.
New with Modern Warfare 2. Still hilarious to me that a game that was supposed to be Infinity Ward's biggest offering only gave players Shipment and Shoot House for the first season of multiplayer, not a single new map until like Season 3. So actually crazy, but different story for a different day. We've already gone down that rabbit hole so many times.
I don't think that means it won't be in Season 1. I think they need to have other maps, but I think it'll be in Season 1.
I don't think that Treyarch or Activision would want to deal with that sort of backlash again. So if I'm a betting man, I think we'll see this right before the midpoint or around the midpoint of November, about 2 weeks after the launch of the game and maybe 2 weeks before the launch of Season 1. Sometime in between there as a sort of holdover to Season 1. So that'd be my guess if it's following, again, similar patterns as the last couple of introductions, but we'll have to wait and see. But either way, we do have Warhead at launch, but will that be enough to sort of satisfy players looking for that Nuketown experience?
Probably
or
not.
Will this be something that maybe we just don't have Nuketown at all? Again, I don't think that's the case.
Not gonna happen.
Nothing has been officially said, so we'll see. For now, though, that is where we're going to wrap it up. Just wanted to have a casual conversation here about the future of multiplayer maps. And
one thing you were missing in here, Jordan, the one thing you were missing is, I mentioned it earlier, but during that Black Ops 6 Direct, they did show us a menu screen with Nuketown as the map that people were playing on.
And when to look forward to that. So let me know your thoughts down below. Do you guys think that we will see Nuketown introduced here within Black Ops 6 beyond just that strike map? Whatever the case, let me know your thoughts down below.
Yes, I do.
If you guys enjoyed the video, you found it I don't insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6 as we gear up for the launch in just under a month's time. I'd love to have you in the community. For now, thanks so much for watching. Mine's been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care and peace.
Later, dude. Oh, you forgot to put outro screens, Jordan. You forgot to put outro screens. Unless they're there later. Did you put them? No. No. Big fail. Big fail. I was going to give you a video 10 out of 10. Now it's like a 4, dude. But Jordan's great. Let's get this man to 600,000 subscribers. I think he can do it at the launch of Black Ops 6. Hit the like button on this video. He's a gentleman. He's a scholar. And he's actually killing it with his Black Ops 6 content right now. So go check him out. And yeah, Nuketown, I think Season 1.